Coming up on this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly, MMEA, the new athletic director, and Cinco de Mayo. All this and more coming up next. Welcome to this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. I'm your host, Emily Aubuchon. Midwest Media Educators Association just held their 24th annual video festival here at Neuqua last Friday. Doug recaps the event.
Last week, Neuqua Valley was fortunate enough to host a video festival with over 20 schools ranging from all over the Midwest.
Neuqua Valley hosted the 24th annual video festival, which is the equivalent to state competition for us. Students can enter their work into one of 16 categories, and it's judged by professional judges. And at the festival, we were able to give out awards for the student work, as well as awards from the Chicago Midwest chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences.
Neuqua Valley was very successful this year, winning several awards and honors.
Neuqua Valley did very well this year. We had 6 top 3 finishes. We had 2 first place awards, 2 second place awards, and 2 third place awards.
Yeah, I entered in 3 videos into the MMA Film Festival. I submitted to the Natural News category, the movie trailer category, and as well as the school promotion. And it turned out I actually won 2nd place out of 45 entries in the school promotion category for a playoff promo I made for the football team. So that was really unique to just get recognized for that.
The festival provides students with a unique opportunity to see other students' work.
When I was there, and I think everyone realized this, is that we got to see a bunch of other people's work, and we can take from that work that they have made and really apply to our own work in the future. And I think that's something that's even more important than just winning awards. It's seeing other people's work and how to apply that to yours in the future, I think.
Congratulations to all those who participated in the MMEA Festival this past week. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Doug McKissick.
Today is Cinco de Mayo, an important holiday for the people of Mexico and for the importance of the United States. Tyler checks more into the importance of the day.
Every May 5th, Cinco de Mayo is celebrated, but the importance and origin of the holiday is often confused.
So Cinco de Mayo, probably the first thing I want to clear up is that it's not Mexican Independence Day. Mexican Independence Day is actually September 16th, about 50 years prior to when Cinco de Mayo took place. And Cinco de Mayo basically is very more of a symbolic victory, because in the long run they ended up losing that particular kind of war, the French-Mexican War. So it actually has to do with Mexico beating the French during that time. And the reason why it was so significant is because at that time France had one of the best armies in the world.
While the holiday originated in Mexico, today it is much more relevant in the United States and more centered around celebration and food.
It is celebrated in the state of Puebla in Mexico. It is kind of a big deal there because that's where everything is. In general, it's celebrated a lot more in the United States. Unfortunately, it's kind of become a very commercialized thing, kind of what the stereotypical way we think of St. Patrick's Day here.
Have a great Cinco de Mayo, Wildcats. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Tyler Bombasino.
With Mrs. Barrows retiring, a new athletic director will take her place. Karina has the details.
Brandon Adkins, basketball coach and assistant athletic director at Plainfield East, will be Neuqua Valley's new athletic director next year. With over 50 applicants, the competition for the decision was tough. However, Mr. Adkins came on top through his dedication to his job and Neuqua.
And I think that combination of being successful in the interview process, having experience, and then a final thing, his personality, his humility, his understanding of athletics, those are all reasons why I think he'll be successful and why he's the right person for the position.
And the one thing is, he really cares about Neuqua Valley. He knows all about it. He knows about traditions. So it's very exciting to have him come in.
Although Mr. Adkins is excited to be here, he is not looking to make a lot of changes right away.
I want to come in and I want to try to maintain the successes that the athletic department and all the programs have as a whole. Really, I want to make sure I'm carrying on everything that's already been created. I want to learn what the Wildcat way is first. So I need to understand how things worked, how things, some of the things that have worked in the past, not worked in the past. I want to be a part of the Neuqua Valley family before I want to come in and just make a bunch of changes. Just really looking forward to being a part of it all.
Best of luck to Mr. Adkins next year. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Karina Pena.
The anatomy students took a very interesting field trip last week. Jaslyn takes a deeper look.
Last Monday and Wednesday, anatomy students went to a cadaver lab at Marquette University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
All right, so we're here. All right, you guys excited? There we go.
The field trip is a cadaver lab experience along with a neuroscience lecture in which we actually take a bus all the way up to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And the students have an opportunity to go into a lab where they have real dissected cadavers, real human beings. And they actually, what's great is that they have 5 different stations and they get to move around from station to station, and they get to put gloves on and touch everything from a brain to a heart to a lung, intestines, you name it.
According to Marquette's Department Chair of Biomedical Sciences, Diane Novotny, a cadaver is an embalmed human body used for dissection and study. Anyone can choose to be a body donor, but usually 86 is a typical age. They also stay in the lab for students to dissect for 2 years, and then they are cremated and sent back to their families.
What we're doing is actually stimulating, in truth not one, but many, many neurons that are coming from the spinal cord to that muscle.
Many students came out of the field trip feeling like they really benefited from this experience.
I think that this field trip was a great learning experience for anybody interested in the medical field, and I think that anyone who has this opportunity to go on this field trip should definitely take it.
It was a good experience for anyone that wants to go into like the medical field or become like a neurosurgeon or anything related to the brain. It was just, overall, it was really fun.
It was really cool to look and see like what we learn in class and see it kind of in person and learn more from professionals.
Along with learning about the anatomy of the body, Mr. Javaharian hopes students learn just how much our bodies can do.
An opportunity to just apply what they've learned to a real life situation and have really an appreciation for the human body, because the human body is amazing and it's wonderful and it does so many amazing things that people don't even realize.
If you're interested in this field trip, make sure you take anatomy next year. And for Wildcat Weekly, I'm Jaslyn Nenoa.
Thanks for watching this week's edition of Wildcat Weekly. Have a great weekend, Wildcats.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one early morning in the dawn.